Hello, everyone. Welcome to the John Paul Cast. Um, we're being joined today by guest Jake Petrozenko.
Hello.
Yeah. Um, today's topic it was originally going to be Donkey Kong.
Yeah, but that's stupid and nobody
But
cares about that.
no, because he told me that he played all the games,
And it was really funny, right? But
but it
I
was a
didn't play
big
any of
lie.
them.
I
I
planned
played
my
none
whole
of them.
night around it.
I played none of the games, right? Except I told him I played all of them, which is that's the funny part cuz lies and deception is funny.
Okay, but anyway, the new topic today is me.
All about John Paul. I'm just going to ask
Yeah,
questions about him. He's going to respond and probably go off in tangents
yeah.
as he usually does.
And I'm
And
also going to be eating while I talk.
oh, his
Well, I mean, not,
second favorite
well,
thing, eating. Oh, John Paul. Love some good old eating, of course.
all
So,
right,
anyways, Jean Paul,
pretty much start.
I want to start simply with a "How dare you" moment. Have you ever been insulted so much? Like, give me this story, because I'm sure this has happened. Like when you've gotten so angry at something, where you were just to yourself thinking, "How dare you?" Because either you did this to somebody and they were feeling this, or somebody did something to you that made you feel this. Do you have a
Yeah,
story for that?
ac-
Okay.
actually, a few days ago,
Mhm.
um, a friend brought something up, so I grabbed his surface and he reached across the table to grab it. I started pulling his hair as hard as I could.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's it?
yeah,
Oh. That's oh.
yep.
I was expecting more of a story there, John Paul.
Actually, even you today,
You and me? What did I do?
I accidentally, well,
Oh, how
it,
dare you
I
because
did
I
mean to,
lied?
I,
Go ahead.
I I broke your mask, but that wasn't
Uh,
intentional.
why did you break it?
I was just trying to pull it.
And you ripped it right off my face, breaking the strings.
Well, I
I
got
felt
you a new one.
embarrassed. I almost called you Mario. John Paul, that was
Yeah,
that was that was disheartening. I was
okay.
deeply disappointed in you, and genuinely I stand him. Or honestly, not genuinely. Wrong word. Mr. McLaughlin is going to be furious once he hears that grammar error there. But
What?
no, nothing. Don't worry about it, John Paul.
All right, keep going.
Let's hear some more John Paul experiences. Like what else do I got in the book of John Paul Lee? Okay, John
Yeah.
Paul. Let's hear some hobbies, brother. I don't know what to call you besides John Paul. What are some things you like to do besides eating, sleeping, and video games? Do you have any other hobbies that I can chain
Well,
on
why don't we
stories
talk
on?
about the video games?
Well, no. We could do that in a little bit.
No.
Let's
All right,
take
all
let's
right,
take a little time to talk first. We need to
all right,
loosen up, John Paul.
all right.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, throw
Wait,
something
what
at
was
me.
the question?
Oh my God, you have hobbies, John Paul. What do you do? Like, give me a
Yeah.
okay. Hold on. Run me through a life of John Paul. A day in the life of John
Okay.
Paul. Okay, from start to finish.
Well, come to think of it, besides eating, sleeping, and gaming, there's
No, no,
really
no,
not
no, no,
much
no.
else that
Okay,
I
listen.
do.
You can include that, but like, let's give me a day in the life of John Paul. Like, the most exhilarating day you've ever had. The most exciting day. Explain this day to me. The
Don't
most
you want to hear about the average day?
uh, average day and your most exciting day. Start with average day.
All right. The average day, like on school day, what I do is I wake up. Well, my mom wakes me up. Sometimes I wake up before that, and I'm really cold because the fan's on, but I never turn off the fan. I don't know why. I just kind of am really cold. I never think to turn the fan off. Sometimes I do, but I just don't turn it off anyways. And then my mom tells me to get up, and I say okay. Then I just kind of lay there, And a lot of time I fall asleep, and then I wake up to her yelling at me because I'm still in bed. Um, so yeah, then and what I do is I do get up. I uh I find my clothes. Usually there's no socks because I always wear two pairs of socks a day. So I always put on a new pair when I get home. And then I always tell my mom, Mom, there's no socks. She says, well, why you always wear two pairs of socks a day? I have no answer.
You
Um,
just gotta wear two pairs, John Paul.
yeah, so then sometimes I have to find them out of the dryer, sometimes I have to find them out of like a basket. But yeah. Anyways, then then I put on my clothes.
Whoa, whoa, John Paul, you're going in too fast. What kind of
What?
clothes? Come on, you gotta be
Okay.
descriptive here. You gotta describe your clothes to us, John Paul.
All right. Well, my school uniform, it's usually just like a school t-shirt and khakis. I always tuck in my shirt really, really deep. It's not usually as deep when I get to school, but at the start of the day, it's in like really, really deep because
Uh, when do
I
you
don't actually
punch
have a
Joey?
reason. I just kind of like it secure, tucked in.
You like a nice secure shirt, John Paul. I see it. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
see, see.
Hang on.
You're really
So anyway,
not doing very well here, John Paul. You're taking a lot of breaks, expecting me to say something. I'm waiting for you to go through
no,
your
no, no.
life, man.
I know, I know. Okay. Then after that, I go downstairs. I usually ask my mom, "Where's Daisy?" That's the name of my dog. And a lot of times she gets mad at me because, like, she has no idea where she is, and there's no reason she would know. Sometimes she's just sitting in the middle of the living room, and I don't even look. I just ask where she is. My mom says I should look. Anyway, after that, the order sometimes changes depending on if I forget or not. What I usually do first is like feed my fish. The fish's name is Stosh,
What?
named after Elijah.
Stash?
No, Stosh.
Why?
Well, I got him at a party. I didn't like win. It's not like a
you
carnival fish,
you got him
but
at a party.
I got him in a raffle,
That's hilarious.
and he's still alive. He survived like all summer.
You expected him to die over the summer.
Well,
Was he like one of
yeah. I
those
mean,
goldfish that just
I've
die
never really had
overnight?
a fish before. But anyway, he's named after Elijah because his dad. Well, not just his dad, but I think people in his family call him Stosh or Stashu.
That's very strange. This is why we don't like Elijah, and that's why he's not on the podcast.
Okay.
Right, Elijah? Right?
But
Anyways, John Paul,
all right.
let's hear a little bit
Anyway,
more about your
after
day.
that, um, hang on. Okay, I'm ready. Um, usually, now I usually go to the desk in the office to get my ID. Sometimes I forget. I have to wear my spare ID. My mom always asks me why I don't keep it in my backpack. I don't have a reason. I just kind of leave it there, and I usually remember. But yeah, and then I grab a mask out of the mask box, put it in my pocket. If I have time, I'll eat breakfast. A lot of time I won't because I take so long to get out of bed. Um, what I'll do is I usually just bring a protein shake in the car on the way to school. Um, yeah.
Well, okay, John Paul. It seems your life is excruciatingly boring. So
No,
let's
no,
move
it's
on.
actually
No, 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 it is. Let's move on to your. Let's move on to your most exciting day of your life. What was that so far? Because this is just crippling, man. Like I'm listening to this and I'm tempted to just click end recording and leave. Like I hate
no, no.
this.
This is a good podcast. We've got a good. This
We've
is a
got it good right
great.
now, man. Okay,
All right.
continue then. Let's
What do
go.
you mean by most like the best day I've ever had?
Best day in your life. Let's explain it. Like it could be on a vacation. It could be, hey, I won like $5 million.
Or is it
Or
like are
died in a
are you
car
saying
accident.
like the best day that has happened or or the theoretical best day?
I guess both. Whichever you want to do, though.
Um um well
Well,
uh, well
just go for your dream day. What, John Paul? Run us through your dream day. Okay.
that
Run us
dream
through.
day.
Run us through. I know. You know what? No. What was your last dream that you can remember that you're willing to share?
All right. I remember I was
Okay.
at school.
Yeah.
There was some week. It was like some special week. I don't remember what was special about it. But each day they had some new special. And one of the days on this top of the gym was weird. It was like an anti-gravity machine. And my brother, he said he was in the gym during study hall and dream. So he said he got to be in it the whole time. But me, I only got to be in for like 2 minutes during passing period. And I remember I actually stayed late and they told me, "Oh, you gotta get to class." I'm like, "No." And yeah, and then I remember I couldn't find the classroom. I was just kind of walking around the school. I for some reason I remember going up like at the on the roof, looking through a door and seeing someone and walking away, and so it wasn't the classroom. And I remember I was going to English class, so I couldn't find Mr. McLaughlin. And then I see Mr. McLaughlin. I think he was looking for me. So I said, "Oh, it's you, finally." And then I followed him to class. Um,
They heard that.
I don't know if you did. That's awesome.
Continue, John Paul. Just keep going.
All right. Um, I don't remember much else. I might have seen Profe somewhere in the dream. I've had a lot of dreams about Profe. Uh,
Can
I don't know why. I just
can I
kind of
run
have.
through my most recent dream, or is this only about you, John Paul?
It's all about me, Jake.
Well, come on.
This isn't
I
about
got
you,
a
man.
I got a pretty interesting dream, man.
All right, fine.
Just
You
once,
can
just
tell.
one time. Okay, so it's kind of similar to yours. I couldn't tell this was a dream at first. I definitely wasn't lucid dreaming, but I was self-aware. I could tell something was up. So I wake up, right? And it just
Yeah.
I couldn't tell I was dreaming until okay, I do my normal routine. I get up, shower, get dressed, eat, go to school, the normal business. I'm at school. I walk in and I go to the class and I think I'm the what? 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 What's so funny? What? What? What's so funny, jump ball?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
It has nothing to do about what you said. It's just about you in general.
Okay. So jump ball. I'm at school, right?
Yeah.
Nothing is there.
Wait. There's nothing at school?
I go into the school. There's nothing. It's empty. I look out the windows, there is nothing, and the doors will not open, and there is nothing
What?
outside.
Like you're trapped in there?
Yeah, and there was nothing. You looked outside, it was just pale white. There was no ground. There was nothing. It was just
No
inside.
ground.
There was no floor outside. It was just the school, and there was
Wait, what about
nothing else.
inside?
Inside was just what the school looks like. And then a thick fog approached inside the school, and that's when I was like,
Hey.
all right, something's up. I don't know what's going on. And then I'm walking around the school, and every time I turn, I end up in the same hallway at the end I just came from. So I'm in like, okay,
Wow.
I'm by the chapel, by the entrance, right? And I'm
Yeah.
turning left from like by the LRC. I'm going down those little stairs, turning left, and then now I'm on the stairs again. All right, and I keep going, and I'm now I'm running, okay? Cause I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm scared because I can feel things in my dreams, right? So like I could touch a wall and it'll feel like a wall in my dream. Like
That's funny.
I'll have almost all of my senses in my
Wait,
dream.
like you'll move in real life?
No. But like if I touch a wall in my dream, it'll feel like I'm touching a wall because I don't know, I'm dreaming. I don't know. So I touch the wall and I'm
Well,
like,
isn't that what all
whoa.
dreams are like?
No, for a lot of people it's just visual and audio. But
You know, for
uh,
some reason, every time I think about my dreams a lot, it's always in third person.
well, John Paul,
Like I can
don't cut me
actually see
off.
myself, and I don't remember if my dreams are in third person or if they're in first person. But thinking back, they're always in third person. It's weird.
Are we gonna go back to my dream, John Paul?
All right, yeah. Go,
This is my
keep
5 minutes of the podcast here, buddy. Okay.
all right.
So I'm in this
Keep
thick
talking.
fog. It's now repeating, but every time I go through on this turn, something disappears. And now like the room, every time
I
I
thought there's
turn,
nothing in there.
I know, no, but like the every time I like turn a corner right, something else
Wait,
disappears from what there is.
hold up.
Yeah. When I say
Okay,
there's
now,
nothing, I mean there's no people.
okay,
And there's
now I
nothing
know the
outside.
people in the podcast aren't able to see this, but you are. Look how empty this is.
Look how empty what is.
Oh
You just spilled your chips all over. You're so stupid.
no! On my school surface.
You're just eating while you're listening to this dream.
Yeah.
Okay, and so now I'm I'm turning right. I'm turning these
Yeah.
corners, and every time I do something, like the world loses detail. Like I turn the corner, and now the wall is smoother, and now it's losing color, and now the railing is gone. Now one of the steps are gone, and then slowly I'm realizing that every time I turn this corner, something bad happens. So I just sit down and I wait.
Wait.
Okay. At first I couldn't notice. Oh, okay. Okay. Well.
I'm back.
At first, I didn't notice things were disappearing because there's so much fog. But then I noticed that it just kept disappearing. And it never became night. It felt like I was sitting for hours and hours and hours, and I was still sitting. And I decided to keep going. But the next time
You decided to sit down?
yeah, I sat down for like what felt like 9 or so hours. It felt like so long. And I was starting to get hungry, man. I was hungry. I don't know how I was hungry, but I wasn't hungry like in real life when I woke up after this. But I was hungry in this dream, all right? And I didn't know what to do. I was starting to freak out. I was starting to think it was real because how am I hungry right now? I don't know what's going on. Is this real? I don't know if this is real. I don't know what's going on, John Paul. I'm freaking out. Okay, and so I'm turning the corner again because I was like, well, I got nothing else to do, might as well. And then I think, what if I go backwards? And I start running backwards, and more detail is coming back, right? But
Yeah.
too much detail. All right, I'm getting way too much detail. I feel like I'm entering the fifth dimension, John Paul. I do not know what's going on. I feels like
That's funny.
everything is beyond realistic, and things are starting to get scary. Like I'm starting to add things to the world. Like now there's creatures all throughout the hallway now, and I don't know what's going on. There's like random things, but it's not like it doesn't look like oh a monster. It just looks like a polygon, right? It looks like a random shape. Now these
Yeah.
shapes are appearing, and they're like probably like the same height as me, but now there's shapes, and these shapes are just random. And I think I remember them being maroon. All of them were like maroon, and
Uh-huh.
they're just there. And then I remember turning the corner again after like pushing a couple of them over because I thought it was funny. I didn't know what was going on, and I just saw Mr. McLaughlin, and he was like, hey. And that was the end of the dream. That was it. That
No,
was actually it.
that's such a perfect way to end it off.
He just said a hey, and then I woke up in a cold sweat, and I was like,
That's
"What
really
just
funny.
happened?"
It's like you had like this, like kind of really like, not really. Well, I was
It
it
wasn't
scary?
that scary. It was just like freaky at the time because I didn't. I
Yeah. So it's like you
also,
have
by
this
the
freaky
way,
dream.
I didn't
It just ends
mention.
up with Mr. McLaughlin.
I didn't mention. It felt like I was sitting for hours. Right? It was 10
Yeah.
minutes. That dream from when I went to sleep to when I woke up. It was 10 minutes.
What? How?
It felt like I was
What?
sitting there
What
for
time was it when
hours
you
in the
woke
building.
up?
Right? It was like I think like 12 when I went in bed, or like around there roughly. And then it was like not even 12:20 when I woke up.
What? That's crazy.
And it felt like I've been sitting in that room for hours when I was in there. And then I just turned the corner, and I remember he was wearing like, you know that weird jacket he wears, like the green jacket. It was that, and he was wearing just like his normal stuff, and he was just
What?
standing there. He wasn't holding anything or like walking to go get something. He was just standing there, staring directly down the hallway I came from, and he just said, I think it was hey, but it might have been something else. I don't really
That's
remember that
funny.
too well. I remember him saying something to me, and then just it ended, and then that was it.
That's funny.
And I went to school and I was like, am I dreaming inside of a dream right now? I don't know if that was a dream or if I just took the blue pill or something, man. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on, man. I was so scared. I didn't know what was happening. I thought I was
Yeah.
dying or something. I have no idea. John Paul,
What?
okay.
Wait, wait, wait.
Okay, okay.
Before we continue,
Hmm.
Are you able to hear me crunching?
Yeah.
Oh, so does it ruin the immersion?
No, 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 no. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. John Paul, do you
I
have
think that people listening want to hear me crunching.
do you have any dreams or nightmares that you remember that were like my level of dream? That was like the craziest dream I've ever had. I wouldn't consider that a nightmare
Well, it was I used to have this reoccurring dream.
though. Mhm.
Happened a lot. Like, really lot. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I would always be sucked down the toilet. And what happened was I would see like it was really funny. Okay, so I would look at my toothbrush. My toothbrush, it would fly right in the toilet. I was like, oh no, and then it just sucked me in. And then I woke up and I was so scared, and I told my mom,
I
and
got
I
sucked
was
in
so
the toilet, mom.
yeah, I remember it was so scary. I was like 5. I kept having this
Mom.
dream.
Oh my God, John Paul, that is actually the funniest thing ever. I
Yeah,
love that so much. Mom, I got flushed down the toilet. Oh my God, I love that so much. That's the best.
yeah.
Hold on, let me. That's not like a nightmare, is it? Do you have any crazy nightmares like the one I was talking about? Well, that wasn't really a nightmare, but I think that's actually one
Okay.
of the craziest dreams I've had. I usually don't dream, or like my dreams are just like, oh, it's winter. That's
Yeah,
crazy. And it's like summer
I
when I'm
am.
dreaming.
I've had some dreams.
Mhm.
I've had a dream before.
You have? Well, can we hear it?
Yeah, there, there was a dream.
Let's hear it.
Um, trying to think of a good one.
Trying to think of a good goofy dream.
Yeah. Well, well.
Oh, now that I think of it, during my
What?
dream, when I was driven to school, I don't think anybody was driving.
What do you mean?
Like, I remember getting in the car. I don't remember talking to anybody. And when I got in the car, I don't remember anybody driving me. I remember getting in the
It was just
car.
driving
I
itself.
remember I remember opening the door, getting in the car, and then opening it again and getting out, and that was it. And then I was there. I'm sure there was a part in between because I would have noticed it, but I don't remember if anybody was driving me
Wait,
or how I got there. I just remembered
I
I
just
was.
remembered a dream.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, now, okay, it's not necessarily that. It's not a crazy dream or anything, but I think it's still worth telling.
All right.
So there's some place. I don't remember anything about it.
Let's hear it. Yeah.
I think I just went there as a joke. I think there's some place it had like a probably like a funny name or something or a meme. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I have no idea. Probably like half an hour away or 20 minutes away or something. I don't know. It was in like a town. Oh wait, actually, I remember now. I went there because the town was called Funky Town, and you know that song Funky
Yeah,
Town?
going down to Funky
Yeah, yeah,
Town.
yeah, and so that's why I went there, I think. I remember I took my mom's car. I was driving, and first of all, I don't know why I decided to do that. I was kind of like worried because I had never driven before in the gym. Like, well, I mean, I also in real life,
Mhm.
but you know. And then I think when I saw my mom, and I don't know. I don't know if she knew I was driving or something. I don't remember exactly. I think at some point I might have asked her to drive me. And then on the way, I was thinking, what am I doing? Asking my mom to drive me just because it's called Funky Town. Like, what am I doing? I was like, oh, yeah. I was also thinking, like, this is a waste of my day. Why did I do this?
Going down to Funky Town, John Paul.
Yeah, and, yeah, that's pretty much it. I
And
think
that you just
it
went to
might have been
Funky
my
Town.
dad's car. Yeah, that's it.
There's nothing happening at Funky Town.
No, that's all I remember.
Hold on. Come up with another thing to talk about. While I try to think of another wacky, crazy dream that I had. Because I've had a handful. John Paul, John Paul, John Paul. Talk about your. Okay, well, I think of a dream. Talk about the most you felt unsafe on an amusement park or at an amusement park. What was the most unsafe time you've ever had there? Like where you felt like this is not safe and I do not want to be here.
Well, I've never really felt unsafe, but there was a time when I didn't want to be there.
Oh, I just remembered one. It has to do
What?
with the roller coaster now that I'm thinking about it. That's the only reason I remembered because I was thinking about the theme park.
All
It's
right,
not as crazy as the last one, but it is. But you keep going.
all right. So, it was actually pretty recently, like just this summer.
Mhm.
There was a roller coaster
Mhm.
in like Tennessee.
Yeah.
Um, it was a wooden roller coaster,
Yeah.
and the reason I bring that up was because since it wasn't metal, it was really shaky. I don't mean like shaky like I was like worried I was gonna fall, but like I was never worried it's gonna fall off or anything. No, nothing like that. But it was like it just kept shaking so much. It shook so much like I had a headache afterward because of how much it was like shaking on my head. And honestly, I was like the whole time I was just waiting for it to end. It was I don't know. I don't know.
You're just miserable, John Paul.
Yeah, and then afterward, I like I don't know. I don't know.
So, my dream is a little strange. This is the last one. It's not the last one I had, but this is back when I was playing Planet Coaster a lot. It's like you just build roller coasters and stuff. It's like just like yeah, kind of a theme park weird game. It was like a couple
Yeah,
years ago. I remember always since it allowed you to in the game, if you got like a huge park, you can make your own roller coasters. And I used to have this really long path in the middle, and I had a lot of people running down that path. It's the main path, and I used to line up the roller coaster to derail right on top of it, so it sent the people flying because it wouldn't kill them. It would just send them flying like into orbit. It was really funny.
wait, wait, wait.
Mhm.
What happened?
So, I used to make the roller coasters derail into a road full of people.
What do you
Uh,
mean?
because they would just the track would stop and they would be going
They
down like
say they
a
just run over people.
yeah at maximum like max velocity. And it was something like
That's
40,
funny.
and it was so funny because they didn't die. They just got back up after, and
That's funny.
after I was doing that for a while. This is not in the dream. Now, okay, I go to sleep, right? And I'm very sleep deprived because I had been up till like maybe 7 in the morning playing this game because I love it so much. And then I'm sleeping and I wake up and boom, I'm on that ride that flies into the crowd and I'm like, what? No, no! And I'm going up to the top because it's just like, do you know what the euthanasia coaster is?
No,
It okay, so it's a roller coaster designed to kill people. So it like goes straight up.
really?
Yeah, it's like 3 minute ride. It goes straight up for 3 minutes.
Do the people actually die?
No, it nobody has used it before. If you look it up, it goes up for 3 minutes and then it's a 90-degree drop, and then immediately goes straight flat. And then there's 7 consecutive loops that slowly get smaller to build up speed and momentum, which are 10 Gs each, which is past like human capability, and it crushes you and kills you by the time you're off. And it feels like that. I'm going up, and I'm like, it takes like 3 minutes to get to the top.
Wait. How is that illegal to exist?
Well, no, it's not actually functional. An artist has made a piece that is like a model of it, but really only blueprints were made as like a joke. It
Oh,
doesn't actually exist.
okay.
So, it feels like that. I'm going up. It's like 3 minutes. I'm
Mhm.
going up. I'm going up. I'm going up. I hit the top, and I'm going down. Right. I'm going down really fast. I see that the track ends, and I see little Timmy looking up. I see all these little kids and these families, and I'm zooming down at high speeds, and it's just me on the coaster, just me and some like testing dummies. And I'm going down.
That's
I'm
funny.
going down. I'm going down. I'm looking. I'm like, I'm freaking out because I was like, I don't know, 11 or so when I had this dream.
Oh,
And I still
I
remember
thought you
this
were
dream.
saying this was like this year.
No. This dream haunts me. Okay, it's terrifying. This is like my worst nightmare. And then I'm going down. I'm flying through, and I derail, right. And
Yeah,
usually in the game, all the carts uncouple, and they like. Do you know what that means?
like they all hit the
Detach and
different sections
they
going apart.
yeah they scatter. And then as it does that, the dummy next to me, since they're all testing dummies, comes to life and it's bleeding because it hits the ground at like a really high speed. I'm fine, but we hit like a ton of people. They don't go flying in the air like in the game. They're dying. They're dying. It's chaos. The carts are exploding. There's chaos everywhere. There's
That's funny.
a fire started at like the little burger joints all around in the smaller rides. It's chaos. Okay, this is not okay. I'm having a nightmare. This testing dummy next to me is stuck. He can't get out. He's on fire. He's bleeding, and I'm
Wait,
freaking
so
out. I'm
he's
stuck.
alive?
Yeah, this dummy is alive. This testing dummy,
Why?
and it's screaming.
Wait,
But
are you saying like he's a real like human testing dummy?
no.
Like,
Like
that's
it's a
his
wooden
job.
doll. It's a wooden doll. But then
Oh,
it's also bleeding and it's on fire and it's trying to scream, but its mouth is it doesn't have a mouth, so it just sounds like agony. All right, and it's stuck underneath the thing, so it can't get out, and I am kind of stuck too. So I'm next to this thing is burning to death, and it's trying to scream, but it can't. It's bleeding. Everything around me is dying, and then I wake up, and that's the end. It's terrifying. I mean, it's not at the magnitude of the last one. I don't think this one. It was just like what a realistic roller coaster crash would end
that's
in.
funny.
That just derails and flies into. It's not funny. That was terrible. That's
But
not a
it's
good
funny
ending.
now.
No, it's not. That haunts me, man. That's terrifying.
No,
It's
it is
not
funny.
funny. It's not funny. People died in that dream, man.
It's
It was.
funnier than you making
And
up
you
that
know
you
what? You know
knew
what? I haven't
you've
played the
played every
game.
Donkey Kong game.
I never played the game since. I have not played that game since, and I have it on my
Wait,
computer.
you mean the roller coaster game?
Yeah, I haven't played it since that dream.
Really?
Mhm.
Is it because of the dream?
Yeah, it was so scary. I was like, I'm killing people in this game. I'm gonna stop doing it.
Excuse
Well, they
me.
weren't dying though. They were just kind of flying up. I expected that to happen in the dream, so I was kind of like calming down near the bottom. But then like
We didn't
the
hear you
thing
calling down, like you were warning them.
I heard the thing next to me trying to scream as we were going down, and then I saw it like, well, obviously it can't cry, but I would imagine it was like it was crying, and it was like
That's-
terrifying. I was like, oh no, and then it didn't bounce like it does in the game. It crushed people, and it was terrifying. And there was like kids too. It wasn't just like a weird dream where it was just like all one guy that looks the same. It was terrifying. I hated
Wow.
it. And it wasn't like in a theme park. It was like that, a burger stand, in an empty field with this roller coaster. Because that's how it is in the game. It's just an empty field. So there's nothing nearby. There's no ambulance. There's no hospital. These people are not going to live. All of them are dying. And there's fires everywhere. It's chaos. And I think this was the worst nightmare I've ever had. That's like my worst. Do you have an actual nightmare where it's not like, oh, I got flushed down the toilet?
No, that was a nightmare though. That was like 5. It was so scary.
I guess I just have really, really bad nightmares and really weird dreams. I'm just probably not normal. Maybe you have normal nightmares and stuff, and I'm just
No, I've had worse
traumatized.
nightmares than what I said.
I guess
I
all of mine kind of end either in a weird way or in kind of like a lesson.
There
I
was
don't know. Mine's like a
in my
cute
head once
cartoon.
a nightmare. Wanna hear
Let's
it?
hear a nightmare. Let's hear a nightmare from John Pauly.
All right.
Oh, I burped.
All right.
That's epic.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go, John Paul. Let's hear it.
All right. So you're the Emperor, right, from Star Wars?
Yeah.
Emperor was in the dream, but I hadn't seen the movie for a while. Or I don't actually know. I probably actually not seen the movie, but I played the Lego games. That was enough for me to know the whole plot.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I forgot what he looked like,
Yeah.
and I think in the dream he might have been a woman, actually. Um, and it was really, really long gray hair, but it was like electrical hair. It was like zap
Electrical,
stuff.
uh-huh.
And I don't remember. I just kind of walked into a room. It wasn't like at my house. I don't remember why I was there. There probably not even a reason in the dream, but
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of there.
I've also
in the room.
noticed your dreams kind of don't make sense, like location-wise. Mine are always, I know this place. I recognize this place, and the fear is setting in. Yours are just like, yeah, I was in this random room with Emperor Palpatine. He kind of looked like Doc Brown from Back to the Future. What's going on, man?
No, but when I say long hair, I mean like long, like down to the floor
Oh.
and like piled up on the floor,
Oh.
like a really long.
This guy's got long hair.
And yeah. So that's my dad.
Oh,
I believe to him. I see my dad.
yeah, sure.
All right.
Is he wondering why you're sitting in your car?
He might be. I don't know if he sees me.
What's he doing?
His car.
Oh.
I think he's gonna have his car.
Is he just staring at you? Who is that?
No, there's no one there yet.
It looks like there's a guy standing there.
So that would be weird. That would be like,
No, John Paul, hold on. Put the camera down. Pan it down.
where?
It looks like there's this guy wearing black behind you. I'm not trying to be like cringe, like 5 a.m.
Like
YouTuber.
Like
It
there,
was
like
probably just no.
that white dot.
Yeah, it just looks like there's like a weird reflections behind you. I'm just going
Mm.
crazy, man.
There's my dad. Hi, Dad. I'm doing a podcast. A podcast. All right. Yeah.
That's what the kids are doing these days.
All right. Yeah, that's my
That's your
dad.
story. Oh no, that's your dad.
Wait, no, that's not the whole story.
That's not the whole story.
Okay, and in the dream, Uh, I don't know. It wasn't like just me in the room. There were other people in the room, and he might have killed someone or something.
What?
No, probably not in front of me.
Yeah, you killed a couple
I think I
people.
just saw people suffering or something. I don't remember.
Are
It
you sure
was
you weren't
I
in heck John Paul?
I really don't remember the whole thing.
Yeah, my
But
voice crack. Yeah, continue.
anyway, anyway,
Mhm.
I remember I was at his door. He opened the door, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna die." And then
Yeah.
he said that I had to do something, or he was gonna kill me or something. And he probably killed me.
He probably
Actually,
killed me.
I don't think he killed me in the dream, but I think I didn't do whatever he said, and I knew he was gonna kill me. And
Oh, so he was like he was winding up. He was about to end it all, John Paul. He was about
no, no, because I walked away. He didn't want me to do something right there. He probably wanted me to like kill someone or something. I don't know.
Why did he want that? Do you even remember what's going on?
No, I just it was. That's really all I remember.
Wow, John Paul. You're so
And
brave.
then I woke up. I told my mom because it was so scary.
Emperor Palpatine just told me to kill someone, and his hair was down to his ankles, Mom.
And it was a woman. Yeah,
Oh, that's great, John Paul.
yeah. Actually, I I don't know. Right.
That's a pretty good story, John Paul. What
How
else?
long is this podcast so far?
It's been about 40 minutes. If you want to go another 20 minutes, we can.
All right,
Or
peace.
we can end it off here. Whatever you're feeling like, John Paul.
No, 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 whatever you want.
I think like
I'm
another
I'm
20
I'm
minutes. I'm good for another 20 minutes if you are.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Don't go to me, John Paul.
All right, so
Okay.
I
So?
think we gotta have more of a variety. Well, we needed like a new top. Well, not a new topic, but a new question. I mean,
Okay. Well, yeah, because we've been on Dreams, Nightmares for quite a while.
yeah, like
Uh,
half an hour or something.
yeah, it's been like a half an hour. What else? Well, do you want to go into food, John Paul? Talk about some food?
Wait. What about gaming?
I mean, sure. What is your
What do you
favorite
mean?
game?
Sure.
Okay, John Paul.
Sure's not good enough.
I got a topic for you
Either a
here.
yes or a no.
I got a topic for you here, John Paul. Okay, it is a video game related topic. What is your favorite game?
Actually,
What is
yes,
your
I think.
okay? Just what is your favorite game and why? And what makes it a good game? And I'm gonna criticize it because your favorite game is probably not a good one.
This is Zelda Breath of the Wild. Um,
See, I would agree with you, but there's a lot of things in that game that I don't like, which makes it so I can't call it my favorite game. Like I understand the durability system in the game makes it like unique, you could
yeah, the
say.
thing is, that's probably whenever I have like a really good weapon, I never use it because I always feel like I shouldn't waste it now. It always has a better purpose somewhere else where that's really never gonna happen.
The
There's never
only
really.
uh, the only thing in that game that didn't break was the Master Sword, and it
Yeah.
you needed to charge it. So I didn't know what to do either in the game. So I was really confused, and it just seems like
Did you
wow.
beat it?
Yeah, I did. I just felt like it was, hey guys, we're unique. Look at our cool little quirky mechanic here where it could break. That's pretty neato, isn't it,
Yeah,
kiddo?
for me, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was, I mean, it was it was my first. I played the NES one, but it was really my first Zelda game. Um, here's how it happened. I remember I knew what it was because, I remember back in the day, I watched a video by Dan TDM,
That's great, John Paul.
and the video was just like him playing Nintendo Switch early,
Like an early
and that
access
was one of
video
the
or something.
games. Yeah, and he played the game, and I remember thinking, "Hey, that's pretty neat."
Hey,
That was
that's
literally it,
pretty
and then I never
neat.
thought about it again. Then I was making a Christmas list one year. I can't think of what to put. I thought I thought I was gonna have one more thing to list. And I was thinking I have it on Wii U, not Nintendo Switch.
Same.
Really?
Yeah. I never played on Switch. I really want to. So the moment I get a job
Oh,
that's only first thing I'm gonna
you're
buy.
the only other
Wii U
Wii U
player.
player that I
Yeah.
know.
I am gonna get hired like pretty soon, like within 30 days, hopefully.
That's pretty pork.
That's pretty fun.
But anyways,
Yeah,
so
continue.
it was a last minute decision. Um, I just kind of decided to put it on there.
Just 'cause,
I don't remember why. I just kind of thought, okay, fine. I guess this is all I can think of. I guess.
but this is
So
like the process of receiving the game. What about it is good? Because maybe somebody's never played it
wait. I'm not
before.
done with the story.
Oh, okay. Calm down, John Paul. Calm down.
Okay. So I
Forget already.
it's Christmas Day. I get the game along with a couple others. Um, in fact, that was the last game I played just because I wasn't that interested. I mean, because I never played it at the time. I played everything else before playing that. Um, and then, and I don't know, probably like the day after Christmas, like the night, like I didn't play it on Christmas when I got it. But anyway, I decided I should probably play this, and I did. Wait, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. No, I left. No, I'm not here.
Oh, I was waiting for a minute. All right,
Yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to take in your story here.
all right. So, where was I? Oh yes, I remember. So I decided to play the game. First of all, I thought that I needed to know the plot to know like the plot of the rest of the series to play the game, which while playing the game I realized was not the case. Um I had no idea what like was going on. Like, I mean, because that's the thing. You're not supposed to know why you're there at the start of the game. You're supposed to find out later. But I didn't know that. I thought that there was like a reason from the other games that I just didn't know. But now I know. And I decided to play a little more. It was really, really fun. Just the concept of being able to like climb literally anything. It's kind of crazy, first of all. And I don't know. I just had a really fun time. And I kept playing. I played more and more and more. I've probably played like four different save files for a long time. There's my main one, my one in master mode. There's one that I played to do a glitch before. I was doing it so because I wanted to do this glitch and then I wanted to play the rest of the game with that glitch. But I did every main quest in the game just
Was
to
it
do the
the
glitch before.
was it the minecart glitch where you can what's it called? Stasis a minecart on top of another minecart and then drag
Oh
it around with the magnesis?
no, it wasn't that.
Ah.
I was gonna do it because I didn't want to ruin my main save file, so I just made a new one and did like every main quest. It was to get the Bow of Light, but that was before, like, to keep it. That was before I realized that like breaks the game. Like no NPCs spawn, like nothing works. Which the way you did it was you just glitch out of the Ganon fight, like you just clip out of bounds. And then you gotta go all the way to this place where if you try to open a chest, NPC will try to talk, and I think the game might autosave if you do that or something. I don't know. I think if you do that, then the thing stops and you just kind of. I don't know.
Why wouldn't you just
Anyway,
make another account and then play on that account? So
no,
you.
I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
did actually.
I thought you were saying
Uh,
you started a new
I
save
played
file.
on like every one of my siblings' Wii U accounts that they never use and made a new save file. I mean, also they never played the game. I mean, it was my game, so I don't think they would want to, but they didn't have permission from me, I guess.
They need your permission to use stuff from that you own.
I
Bruh.
don't know. Maybe well, I mean, they never wanted to anyway, so it all worked out. Anyway, I had a ton of fun,
I mean, it's a good
and
game. Even if you
like
don't
it's
like
not.
video games, it's a fun game for pretty much everybody that plays it. It's different for
Yeah,
everybody. Even if you don't like doing the quest, you could
I
just like
feel like
run around and mess with horses and ride the
yeah,
horses around.
like I think every time I play it, I haven't played in a while. Like it's not my favorite game right now.
Yeah.
But I think in general, like overall, I say it's my favorite game. Like I now obviously I haven't played every game, so this isn't a good but out of all the games I've played, like out of every game I've played, I can say that in my opinion that's the best game I've ever played.
Uh, Mine is a little different. uh, this wasn't a really popular game when it came out. Oh wait, can I have mine or do you want to continue?
No, 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 you tell me.
Okay, okay. When this game came out, it didn't do too well because it came out at the exact same time Halo 3, I want to say, came out, but I don't really know. Hold on, I need to Google this. Because I don't want to get this wrong. Hold on.
Okay. Oh no, I forgot to bring a straw for my water.
Oh, John Paul, you can't go back now. It's too late. We only have like 5 minutes. Okay.
We do?
Yeah. So
Okay.
this game is Titanfall 2. I love this game. The only
I've
reason
heard of it. I've heard the name, but nothing else.
it is one of my favorite games, I think it is the best game. It is my favorite game personally, and I don't. It's such a good game. And what's it called? The reason I like this, well, the reason it didn't do too well, like I said, it came out like at the same time as Halo, but
Yeah.
the whole idea is it's a war between kind of like Terminator. It's a war between machines and humans. So what they do is they make these giant suits of armor that are like you could pilot these, right? They're giant, like mechs, and you each of these like little pilots. That's what they do. They pilot these giant robots, and they go around, and that's the whole game. It's like
Wait,
kind
wait,
of like
wait,
a
wait, wait.
war. Yeah.
Say it again.
Okay, so there's pilots. They pilot these mechs, giant robots,
All right, yeah.
and the story is amazing. It is your
Oh no!
what?
Oh, I just dropped an ice cube.
Just throw it into the garage, man. It's fine.
Okay. No.
But
So,
anyways,
oh no. Close my surface.
the
Oh.
idea the
Oh
idea of
no.
the John Paul,
Wait,
you're
wait,
interrupting
wait.
me. John Paul, I
Am I
want you
still
out of here.
on?
What?
My surface isn't turning on.
It's
I mean, it
how?
is. It's on. Yeah. You still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Alright, good.
Anyways, while you
Yeah, let me
transition
find the
out,
ice cube.
I'll keep talking.
Alright, alright.
So
Yeah, you keep talking.
the game is you're Jack Cooper. You're landing as
Jack
a
Cooper?
Jack Cooper. You're landing,
Who's that?
main character, protagonist.
Alright, alright.
You're landing down on this planet. I forget its name. There's a war tearing through the countryside of this planet, right?
Yeah.
And the robots are called Titans, so I'm gonna refer to them as that. And you call in your Titan, it drops down. Well, at this point, Jack doesn't have one. He's not a pilot. He's a foot soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of his friends, every single one that went in with him, was killed. And the only reason he survived is because his friend gave him like a morphine shot that knocked him out, and he hit him in the bushes. and his
Uh-huh.
friend was like killed right in front of him, and his friend has one of these giant titans, and he's like the most well-known pilot. He's like the best one, and right
Yeah.
before he dies, he passes on the ownership of his titan to this Jack Cooper guy, right? And along with this titan
That's
comes
really
the
funny.
along along with this titan comes the ability to with a lot more mobility, like double jumping, wall running,
Mhm.
sliding. Have you ever played Mirror's Edge, like the parkour mobility type game? It's now become that, and it's also a shooter game.
Is it?
But also, it's not just like Call of Duty or just running
What?
around meaninglessly shooting people. You also have the giant mech where you need to do certain mobility with it, and certain puzzles, and you need it to open certain
Wait, wait.
doors.
Oh, so is there a single player or multiplayer? Like,
Both,
or
both. I'm talking about
oh,
the campaign because the campaign is I played it like 8 times.
you like Fortnite?
Shut up. Shut up.
Your favorite game is just a
Shut up.
copy of Fortnite.
I hate Fortnite. I hate Fortnite so much. Jump Hall. This game is so good, and what you're just trying to end the war, man, and you're trying to rendezvous with Commander Anderson, which is the last place your
Yeah.
friend was going before he died, to deliver intel because you know exactly where these machines are going to attack, and you can prevent them from winning the war if you can get this information to them. And there's no other way except venturing all the way out with just your mech, which is nicknamed BT because it's like BT 4874 or something.
ETS.
Shut up. And so
No.
it's just a really good game, and the multiplayer is just as good because it's not like you pick your gun and then you do all shooting. It's like a class-based game. There's like skills. There's different things you can learn. It's
Like Fortnite.
shut up. I swear to God. I swear to God, John Paul.
It
Well,
is. It's just Fortnite.
no, it's good. Okay. Well, listen,
Yeah,
John
I
Paul.
just
Listen,
kidding.
listen. We've about hit the hour mark, right? We should probably end it off pretty soon. We need to come up with an outro. Yeah,
All
like,
right,
well, what do you
you can
think?
sing a song.
Sing a song.
Like it's
This
like a video
is the
game.
John Paul cast. This
All
is
right,
the John Paul cast.
wait. We need to think of something official. They'll last through every episode that I make.
This is the John Paul cast. And this has been your host, John Paul Lee.
All right.
I don't know.
Should I make it final and say it?
Yeah, go crazy.
All right. Wait. Wait. Hang on. Have you been eating?
I actually didn't ever have food.
How could you?
I don't want
You
to
gotta
now.
eat on the John Paul cast. That's like the biggest thing that
Okay, well,
that
John
you
Paul,
hear
listen to me.
both people
Listen to me.
punching on the screen.
Listen to me, okay?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we can like record 4 more episodes, so you don't have to record them, and you can just have like because you probably can upload like one of these per week or one every other day, and you can just have a ton of them lined up, so you
I'm
don't
gonna
have
do
to
like
worry
once
about it.
every like 2 months.
What? No, you gotta do them like weekly or bi-weekly.
Weekly.
Bi-weekly, you can do bi-weekly. Dude, all we do is talk in a call for an hour. You can do it.
Yeah, but
You
there's
also
all
gotta
the
get a new
editing and
guest too.
uploading.
What do you mean editing? All you have to do is upload this and like cut out 2 minutes of things that like where we were laughing in the beginning. And I already cut. I cut.
No.
I
We
just
we
cut
don't want to cut out the laughing.
the goofing and the gaffing and the laughing. Yeah.
Oh no. Well, we should cut out the start.
Yeah, I already cut most of that out. The beginning, those first like 10
How'd
minutes
you
when
do
we were
it?
goofing. I just ended the recording. And then I spliced it like right when we were starting to record.
Oh, okay.
And one
All right.
second. And now, this has been the John Paul cast. This has been your host John Paul Lee, and
All right.
not co-host, guest Jake Petrochenko.
Okay, I think the guest should say it first
Yeah.
because you gotta finish strong with John Paul.
This has been me. This has been me, Jake Petrochenko, and the one and the
Actually, no.
only.
I think I should say this has been the John Paul cast,
Okay.
and then you should say this has been with a guest Jake
We,
Patterson,
we
and
gotta
I'll
do it
say
on the count
edit.
of three, cause you gotta cut all this out, cause this is AIDS. Also,
No,
I
no,
can't
we're not
put that.
cutting this out. This is good.
Okay.
This is quality. Like this is the kind of thing people want to listen to while they fall asleep. You know,
Nobody wants
that's
to
like
listen to this jump hall.
no. I want to listen to this.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Don't cut out the
Okay.
end. Like really.
I'm not cutting anything out. You're doing all this editing.
All right.
I can
That
in the
sounds good.
future, like in like a month, I will do all of the editing and uploading.
Oh,
So, don't worry about that. I can also manage the YouTube if you want to also just put it on YouTube to make it also easily accessible. You can do YouTube and a podcast service.
on a what podcast service?
Like
You mean
the
like Fortnite?
podcast. Shut up. This has been the John Pod.
Or like Among Us?
This has been the John podcast. Get out of here.
All right.